things quite possibly are one of the best things that Ikea sells. I know. Did your mouth just start watering? Mine did. I'm not gonna be able to talk. They're just amazing. That's all I can tell you. And they just look cute just sitting on the counter. These are the important things. Well, hello and welcome back to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina, and today I am so excited because we are talking about Ikea kitchen finds, and not just anything, but the best of the best. As a designer, I absolutely love to shop at Ikea because you can find so many great items that you can really save a lot of money on, and yet find these items, these great little nuggets that will last you for years. So some of the items that I have to show you today, I've owned for absolutely years. Sorry, my coffee's getting a little hot. I'm gonna sit it down. I love some of these items so much. I've owned them for years, and I am excited to recommend them to you because to me as a designer, it's not just about what furniture you pick out for your house, but it's also those things that you fill the cabinets with. It's the way you style your drawers in your kitchen, the way that your pantry feels when you open it up. It's all those little things that really bring you that ultimate joy in living in your space. So I hope today is gonna leave you feeling super inspired and ready to go and do a little bit of shopping at Ikea. I'll leave all the links down below for you in the show notes, and I hope you will also hit subscribe and give the video a big thumbs up because we're about to hit 350,000 subscribers, and I can't even believe it. I haven't even had my coffee yet and I'm this excited. Ikea. Okay, all right, I can't help it. I just get excited when we talk about Ikea. So there you go. Let's jump in because I have a lot to show you. All right, let's start with one of my favorites. This little baby. I absolutely love the measuring cups that they have at Ikea, and the reason why is because they've done one fabulous thing, and they have put the writing in black. So when I open my drawer, it's just very aesthetically pleasing to be able to look down and see how pretty my measuring cups look, very pretty, but also I like the cylindrical shape of this. It's really great for making dressings and sauces for cracking eggs or whatever it is. It's incredible. It's got the spout and everything, and it's just amazing for baking and for cooking, and we just use this constantly in our house. I love it. Next up, I've got these amazing bakeware pieces. I bought 2 of these because I love when I'm serving to be able to put, I just feel like if you're gonna make a macaroni and cheese, or if you're gonna make, banana pudding. I know. Did your mouth just start watering? Mine did. I'm not gonna be able to talk. These bakers are so perfect, whether you're gonna put something in the oven, if you're gonna be serving in it. I just love them. I love the little fluted design on them like this. I think that they are just gorgeous. They are stoneware. They are incredible. So you can take it right out of the freezer and stick it in the oven. They're dishwasher safe, they're oven safe, obviously, and they're beautiful because you can serve right in them, and if you're just serving, I don't know, green bean casserole or something, it's all gonna look better, and I just absolutely love these. Occasionally, I wanna be able to serve in something besides white. I do love the white because it's so classic, and there's just something about serving your food in white that's just really beautiful, but sometimes I just want something that's got a little bit more of a richer color. These are absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to check to see. I'm gonna leave the links down below for you guys. I hope that this size is still available. This is really nice because it's a smaller one, but these are just like the other ones. They're stoneware, and I've had them for quite some time. I don't remember how long it's been. It's been a while, and they are amazing. And they don't have any chips in them or anything else, but they have gotten used a lot, and that's why I think that the bakeware section at Ikea is one of their best sections. In fact, probably shouldn't show you these, but I like to embarrass myself on the internet like this. I've owned these baking sheets for over a decade. Like, I've owned them maybe longer than I've had my youngest, and he's 14. I've had these for literally years, and they just are very seasoned. I've even bought the newer ones and love them. Next up, we have classic glassware. This is something that everyone should be buying when they go to Ikea. They've got champagne flutes like this. They've got gorgeous wine glasses. The quality on these is just really high. They feel really good in your hand. They've done a really good job. They're giving you those classic glassware that you're able to put on your table over and over, no matter what the season is, no matter what you're serving. Even if you're gonna put juice in them or sparkling water, they're amazing. However, the thing I would like to put in these is a little bit of wine, and that leads us right into our video sponsor. Our video sponsor for today is Bright Cellars. If you have somehow not heard of Bright Cellars, oh my goodness, I am so excited to introduce you to this brand because it is so much fun. I was actually thinking it's the funnest. If that was a word, that is what I would use to describe this brand, because it really is just the funnest thing. Because what you get to do is, it is a wine subscription. It is amazing. You go online, when you first get started, you'll go online and you'll fill out a quiz. And I love it because it asks you if you'd rather have chocolate or candy, if you like sweet or sour, and it asks you like several questions that really helps them to be able to pinpoint what kind of wine you're going to want to have delivered to your door. It's amazing. So they've hooked us up with 6 bottles. You can decide how many bottles you want. You can decide how often you want to get it. You can choose if you only want white wine or if you only want red. The other thing that I love about Bright Cellars is that they also send you these little cards that coordinate with the wines that they have sent you. So here I've got the, I don't know how to pronounce this, sorry. It's a Chenin Cremant, maybe? And then the card coordinates with that. And it tells you on the back side where it's from and what the key notes are. So that one has lemon, banana, pineapple, and vanilla, and it's full-bodied white. They even tell you the serving temperature and the alcohol level and what's gonna pair well with it, which for this one includes glazed donuts, pork loin with cannelli beans, and lunch dates with your loved ones. And this is out of California. How cool is that? So I love that. And I've never seen this wine and I can't wait to try it. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Then I've also got the Crypsis. This one has notes of black raspberry, boysenberry, black pepper, and oak. And then I've also got the Batik. This is a Chenin Blanc. This one goes well with lime zest, kiwi, ginger, dried flowers. It's a light-bodied white. Bright Cellars has over 600,000 5-star reviews, and there's a reason. It's customizable, it's convenient, and it's just fun. It's so nice to have it be delivered to your door, to be able to make all those fun choices. And then the best part is pairing it with a fun friend and to be able to sit out. That is what I'm looking forward to this evening. The weather has been really warm here in Atlanta, and I can't wait to do my own little pairing with Jack. Maybe add some fruit in for one of those. That sounds so good with the fruit. Oh, it sounded amazing. So I think that's what we're gonna try. But you are definitely gonna want to try this out if you haven't already. Thanks, Bright Cellars, for giving my followers a limited time offer of $110 off their subscription. So click the link in the description to take the quiz and get started today. I'll have all the details in the show notes down below. All right, let's chat a few more items from Ikea that I just have to share with you. You guys are not gonna be surprised if you've watched my pantry tour. I absolutely adore their glass jars. These things are absolutely amazing. You can tell I have a pretzel addiction. I love my pretzels, but these glass containers are amazing because they actually do keep them fresh. That is so important. I don't always get through the whole jar in a week. It does store a lot, which is really nice. And so if you have something that you're gonna store a little bit longer, they are airtight, they are incredible, and they look awesome in your pantry. These things, quite possibly, are one of the best things that Ikea sells. They are incredible. You can get the wood lids like this. Could you hear it? Just airtight. It is amazing. It just makes all of your food look better when you're storing in the refrigerator or if you're storing in your pantry. I have a couple stacks of these. I use them every single day. It is without a doubt one of my favorite Ikea kitchen finds, and it just makes all of your food look better when you open the fridge. It's more organized. These are absolutely amazing. All right, I've got a few more things here. These are absolutely incredible. I have owned these, I think, since we were living in Morocco, which has been well over 10 years ago. They are just absolutely incredible. They have got, Ikea has great stainless steel pieces. They're servingware, they're cookware. No, that's not it either. They're cooking utensils. There we go, cooking utensils. That's the word. Let's go with that one. These guys are absolutely amazing because they really do have some great cooking utensils. I actually have a stash of their wooden spoons and forgot to bring those as well. These are great because they are the stainless. They have a slew of really great classic pieces that once you buy them, you don't have to buy them again. And their kitchenware section is just a treasure trove. Also make sure you check out the pizza cutter because I absolutely love this thing. It was like $1.99 or something outrageously cheap. It really was not expensive at all. It's maybe one of their cheapest items they sell. I was like, ooh, or is it the sponges? Oh, I know. You know I was gonna talk about kitchen items without talking about the sponges, but this baby just works. I've got a couple of them. It's really nice because it's nice and sharp, but it's got a good little grippy piece on here for your hand. I don't know what to tell you. It just works and it's great and it's cheap. It's amazing. And it looks good because it's white. Also make sure you get their sponges. I've got so many people hooked on their sponges. They're just the best. They look good, they work, they're awesome. I always pick up a pack of those. Literally, I think every Ikea video I've ever done. If you haven't looked at the playlist, check out the playlist because it is loaded with ideas. And I think those sponges make it to almost every single video. Another one that I talk about a lot are their little washcloths. They've got a lot of great linens in their kitchen section. They've got some really great towels. But my favorite item out of those are these little washcloths. I like it because I put a stack of them in the drawer upright like this and it looks very Marie Kondo-esque. And I store them in a nice little stack. They're nice because they're really absorbent. They're just a workhorse. I have literally mopped up everything you can think of with these wipe down counters, dried things. They literally look brand new. They do have the little hook on them as well. So if you like to be able to hook things in the kitchen or you just want to put it over your knob, you can also do that and they're just amazing. They're just amazing. That's all I can tell you. And they just look cute just sitting on the counter. These are the important things. Next thing up are these gorgeous mixing bowls. I keep talking about these because I love them. And my children do as well. They were having popcorn in them just yesterday. It's just, we use them every single day. I use them all the time for salads, for making bread dough. They're amazing for if you're gonna be mixing brownies, cake batter. The kids use them for popcorn. These get used every single day in my house. They're just simple. It's just a simple item. It's got the spout on it, which is very convenient if you want to if you're gonna pour something out of it. But there's just something about the size and the shape of these that just works. Next up, I've got this gorgeous tray. I love to have things like this in the kitchen. Now, the one thing I don't have is the cutting board that they sell, and I keep going and trying to get it every time I go because I use them in my homes when I stage them or style them up for a design client all the time. They've got gorgeous cutting boards, but they've been out of stock out of a lot of them recently. But the one thing they do have a lot of times are the trays. They've got lots of different tray options. I like this little wood one because I've used it in so many different ways. It looks cute just leaning against the counter. You can cover the outlets by leaning it up against the, your backsplash maybe. You could pair it with a couple cutting boards. Use it for serving if you're gonna go out into the garden maybe and have some drinks or a little picnic. I even use it just sitting out on the coffee table to put candles and things on. It's just a really great item and I really love this one. Then I also have these little blue bowls, which we bought the last time we were there, and everybody has been using these like crazy. I wasn't sure if I would use this blue color, but actually they look great paired with white, gray. I've got the dishware here that I also have. They look great with gray. They look great with white or black. They're amazing. They're really neutral. They're the perfect size for sauces or like a scoop of ice cream, a brownie. The kids will add a snack in there with grapes. They just get used all the time. And they're just really simple. This is the stuff I think that Ikea does the best is their classic pieces because you really can get your longevity out of them. Also check out their dinnerware. In one video, probably about 2 years ago, I said we'd stop buying their dinnerware, and I had, because I had a set that chipped. We have been using these nonstop, and they just get abused. We've got the salad plates. I love these deep bowls like this. The kids love these things. This is probably the one that they reach for the most, or if they're gonna be heating something up, in the microwave maybe. These are all just, they're amazing. And they're really neutral. I've also got I've also got the dinnerware. I mean, we really like this stuff. It's really classic, it's really timeless, and it looks great on the table, and I swear, everything tastes better when you serve it on a pretty plate. Finally, we are rounding off with a few more favorites. One of the things I like to shop for are their candles. I buy them in bulk a lot of times. I love to have their little tea lights because if you're gonna be in the kitchen, you could have these going while you're making food, or if you're gonna be serving afterwards, to light the candles on the table and make it just feel really ambient. And I love these are like their fireside ones. I don't know what the exact name of this is, but they smell really, really good, and they have a variety, and we just love them. We buy them every time we go, along with the napkins. This is like the things that we always buy. The sponges, yeah, these are like the essential items that everyone should be buying from Ikea. Finally, for my own stash, I also have this little basket, which I also love for just to be able to store. It's so nice because you could have cloth napkins in here, you can have the tea lights, you could have if you want to have them lay upright, or if you want to lay them down, you can have the napkins in here. You can store in them in the pantry, in your drawers. They're just really nice. And I think this is one of the prettiest things that Ikea sells. There's something, they feel like those French baskets that cost a fortune, and yet they're really affordable. So I would also check out their wicker basket section, which isn't in the kitchen section like on their website, but it's something that looks great in the kitchen. One last item from my own stash is this little water carafe. This is my son Landon, he's 14. This is his favorite thing from Ikea. He loves this thing. He just thinks it's the coolest thing ever. We love to fill this up with water for him, and he just thinks it's the coolest thing that it comes with its own glass. Now, this piece I think is sold out. However, Ikea does have a lot of really pretty pieces like this. Right now, they've got one called the Cellars, and it's just a really pretty fluted design similar to this. It doesn't come with the glassware. However, they do have some fluted designs. These things sell out so fast. So if you want them, you gotta grab them when you see them. They also have the glasses that go with that set. They're called calcinig, and they're only $3.99 a piece. So you could also add the glassware into that little kind of fluted design. I think that'd be really, really pretty. But I do recommend checking out their glassware. I was also trying to check out and see what else was new, and I noticed the Omsesidai. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a really pretty carafe that's got like a mouth blown. It probably is actually mouth blown. I love that little green color on it and the glassware that goes with that. That was really pretty. I also love their beverage dispenser. That's from their 365 collection. That'll be great in the summertime. I actually have one similar to that I bought at Ikea, and it's reminding me I've got it downstairs. I need to go look for it. We love using it in the summertime, putting water in it in the refrigerator and just filling it with slices of lemons. Our kids love that. We should do that year round. But especially in the summertime, it's really nice. And if you're gonna be throwing a party, you could have it filled with punch or lemonade or something like that, or sweet tea if you're down here in the South. And then I also saw the Gladaleg. They've got a milk pitcher and tea set that's really, really pretty. I love that sort of stoneware look to it. I think those would be really nice additions. And then I love the Spinnerhage. This is their really pretty jar with lid. It's stoneware, and I just love the look of it. I think that would be really nice, whether you're gonna have sugar in there, or you could just store packets of things in there. I was also thinking it'd be great for Nespresso pods. I just love it. I think it's a really pretty piece, and it would look really nice just sitting out on your counter. Finally, we've got the Tagoga, the vacuum flask. We love to have stuff like that for entertaining. If you're gonna be serving coffee or hot chocolates or something like that, I don't know about you, but we still serve all of that in the summertime, don't you guys? I mean, yeah, I just think that even at the end of a day, I just love even at the end of a meal to be able to serve our friends and family like a nice little espresso or a cup of coffee, and having a little flask like that just makes it all just prettier. So those are just a few of the items that I think you should be checking out in the kitchen section of Ikea. I hope that you got super inspired and super excited to want to do a little Ikea shopping. Every time we do these videos, I'm like, and we need to go to the store. I just love it. I just love it. I think it's just really fun. And I love the fact that you're able to get so many beautiful items. They're still affordable. It gives you not only a luxury look, but also a luxury feel. To me, the ultimate luxury is enjoying your home. So I hope I've left you feeling super inspired. I hope you'll hit subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up. Let me know if you own any of these items or if there's an item that I need to know about. That way when I go to Ikea, you know, like in 2 days, because that's what happens when I do these videos, then I'll know what to put on my list. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.